It's about to go down, guys. Dear Nicole Arbour, wow, where do I begin? First of all, oddly enough, and guys, bear with me through this for a moment, we actually share something, she and I, very similarly in common. But I'm going to address these two issues and what she said in her letter, Dear Fat People, she wrote. And wow, is that, well, I'll get to it in a minute. First of all, just for those of you who don't know, it's Greg White, comic book artist from BeyondComics.tv and creator of these superheroes codenamed Justice and Rapidactyl. Now that we got that out of the way, what I do want to say is that the one thing that Nicole Arbour and I both share is suffering through severe injuries and overcoming those injuries to finally get to a point where we could try to reach our goals and make our dreams come true. And Nicole, if you're watching, you could be a real inspiration for people in many aspects. And I think that the message that you have to try to want to extend people's lives who are obese and that you feel they're hurting themselves by overeating, as you said in your video, could be done in a very different way than I think you may have intended to. Now, maybe you want it to be outrageous and get a lot of views and hits or something, and that's cool, but not at the expense of people who are watching it, because you've got to remember, there are a lot of obese children out there who see the video and might feel you're making fun of them. This is unacceptable and the wrong way to approach the situation. There are a lot of people who are also injured, like you were, like I was, and who had to overcome those injuries, but some of them are on methylprednisolone and different types of medications that can cause water retention and tremendous weight in the body. And no matter how much they eat well, including a friend of mine who eats raw food and is a vegan, and other people I know, they still cannot lose the weight. And it's really frustrating for them. And then also there's other people who have tremendous different adversities of their own and different problems they have to overcome. And their weight gain may not only be because of overeating. So you've kind of generalized things, and I'm sure that people are going to start making these comparisons, about how, Trump thinks one way and let's get Nicole as vice president or whatever you've probably heard on the internet. But the reality is that there are a lot of people who are watching. And because you are achieving certain goals, the last thing somebody like you, Nicole, should do is come across as a bully, even if it was not your intention. Be really mindful of that, because you really have the power to inspire a lot of people. And it's really important that you use that notoriety that you are achieving now in order to protect people and bring them together, not to separate them or make fun of them or ridicule them or hurt them or put them down through that type of ridicule, and just to upset them, because ridiculing somebody is not the right way to go about it. That's like becoming a bully. So if you ridicule somebody and you make fun of them, or you try to just talk to them and communicate, that's the key. That's where it's really important, and that's where you'll reach a much broader audience, and you'll also be much more supportive in your thought process of trying to explain to people that you want them to eat healthier, to live longer. That's fine, but that's not the only cause. So, for you guys out there, did you guys see the Nicole video? Tell me your thoughts. What are your opinions? Do you agree with her? Do you disagree with her? Do you agree with me or not? Let me hear what you guys think. I think she came across a little too abrasive and harsh. Maybe she just wanted some awesome views and to try to get a lot of attention or something. That's fine, but still at the expense of a lot of people who are struggling and suffering. I don't think that's the right way to go about it. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe when you have a chance. I look forward to hearing your comments and your feedback below, and see you next time. Greg White from Beyond Comics, signing out.